for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's been slipped through. A lot of space. Tries a shot! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised, because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Played with finesse. Rodri can get it clear. He won't be happy with that one, and he's managed to get free. Decent chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
It's a pretty loose pass. Opts for safety. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, easy pickings there. Caceres. It's Van Dijk. Tomiyasu. And here's Ronaldinho. Quarter of an hour played. Turns back here, probably the best option. Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession, and a goal to the good. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction. Looking for a runner.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Played into the middle. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. Yaya Toure is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Looking for options for movement. Tomiyasu. Ronaldinho.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Not the most convincing of passes. Yaya Toure. Oh, cracking ball. Caceres calmly anticipates. Yaya Toure. And it's Vitinha. And it's Tomiyasu. And Araujo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Great vision. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bale. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Nedved. And that has put paid to that. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now, can they get him away? And that's a good ball. Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Vitinha. Tomiyasu. Araujo.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. And he's picked it up out wide. Bale. Hit into the middle. That's a decent clearance. Cleared without hesitation. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Attenzione, una istituzione.
And the second half gets underway. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Gullit plays it in. No, that's not going to find its target. Takes the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Caceres. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tomiyasu. Looking to play him in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Gattuso. Gullit dominates aerially so often. Tomiyasu. Well, that pass isn't the best. Caceres. And it's Van Dijk. That's a little off target. Dembele.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Van Dijk. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good switch, that.
Ronaldinho looking to get on the end of this. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And that's too far for anyone.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21.
So, time for
Viene
changes
sostituito
on
con
both
il
sides, actually.
Numero 7. Cristiano Ronaldo. Attenzione, un cambio.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little...
It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that was very necessary. Ball is over the line. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And this is Dembele.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gullit. In by Gullit.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
A probing pass. Fired deep towards the back post. And he's there to clear it. Oh, a delicate chip through. And this is Dembele. Milan leading here by this still precarious 1-0 mark. Oh, shooting chance! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Size
22.
really matters, and
Numero
it's time
13.
to make it matter now.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 18. Rooney, il numero 6. Cambio di giocatori.
And now they can spring out of defence. Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Milan do have a chance to counter here. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Rooney. That'll be a throw. Ibrahimovic.
Ci
Great
saranno 3
defending,
minuti di
strong and
recupero.
determined. Tomiyasu. And back to the keeper. Caceres, a picture of focus and alertness. And that will be it. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Ronaldinho picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo caldamente a contribuire all'iniziativa Un Gol per